Hello Geminis and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your Valentine's Day and mid-February love reading for singles and couples for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading will not resonate with every single Gemini out there. It's important to realize that we are not just our sun sign and that we should be checking all of our placements. Okay? Alright, Geminis. So, after the 14th, the active practicality will be assuming the overriding importance in our lives here. All month, Venus has been making advances on Capricorn, Saturn, and Pluto, and thereby subtly strengthening the appeal of law, order, and any type of traditional security in relationships, as well as material life, like, you know, money and... I feel like I said that really weird, but in a type of more material, more grounded, more rooted way here. Anyways, as Mars moves into Taurus on the 14th and the Virgo full moon on the 19th coincides with the culminating clinch of Venus, Saturn, and Pluto, the cosmic demand to apply energy and our iron will to whatever makes us safe in the material world, as well as our relationships, really becomes an imperative, okay? So resist the allure of any type of tempting promises or distractions that distract us from any type of harsh realities, okay? We need to be facing the truth of the situation in order to really see how to move forward here at this time, okay? For long-term sustainable stability and growth. All right, so let's see, Geminis. Gemini singles for love. Gemini singles for Valentine's Day, mid-February to the end of the month for my single Geminis. Also, guys, please make sure you are subscribed and to hit that little bell for notifying you whenever I post a video. Because if you are a subscriber, you can get $6 off of any love reading that you book this month. And all the information on booking a private reading with me is right below this video in my description box, okay? So this is my Hieronymus Bosch Tarot, and we're going to continue to shuffle here and look at what's coming in for my single Geminis for mid-February through the end of February here. This is just a special one-time mid-monthly love reading, unless you guys end up really loving these, and then I'll maybe do them from month to month here. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Interesting, Geminis. Interesting. Okay. Coming up for my single Geminis this month. Geminis that are single mid-February to the end of February for love, relationships, romance. Strength. We're getting the Three of Cups at the end there. Interesting, interesting. So, some of us here might, just right off the bat, I'm getting that it might even just be one of you guys that might be in a third-party situation with a Leo, or have some underlying feelings with a Leo, or having that Leo have underlying feelings for you in terms of wanting to date you, etc. So that could be coming out, or we could be dealing with a third-party situation, or, you know, a friend that wants more than friendship from us that we're finding out about this week. Sorry, not this week, this month. Could be during the week of Valentine's Day, though, because that just came out that way. All right, let's look at the Seven of Swords here. Clarify the Seven of Swords for my single Geminis. For this month, Seven of Swords to Strength. We're getting the Eight of Cups, Eight of Chalices. Strength to the Three of Chalices here. Just bringing up these energies in terms of love and relationships. Clarify the messages of strength and Three of Chalices for my single Geminis this month. Sorry, I just want to like fix this a little bit here. Apologize, let me get some water. Oh my gosh. I don't know what just happened. I almost had like a choking fit there. Alright, strength to the Three of Cups here. Clarify the messages for my single Geminis in love and romance. Clarify the messages of strength to the Three of Cups here. What's bringing up these energies for my single Geminis? And we get the Knight of Swords. Okay. Crazy. Alright, so interesting, interesting. Let's take a good look at these. This is my Hieronymus Bosch deck again, in case anybody was wondering. Alright, so the Seven of Swords to me is usually about hidden feelings, hidden agendas. It's my sneaky fox card. Somebody being sneaky, somebody having hidden agenda here, or, you know, having something hidden below the surface. It could be you guys. The Seven of Swords with the Eight of Cups. What an interesting, what an interesting combination here, honestly. Something might be coming out where we're able to move on from something as well. The Seven of Swords is he who takes advantage. The battle trophy of one who has never fought. So somebody might be, you might feel that somebody has taken advantage of you. It could be this fire sign, and we could be moving forward out of the situation. Or again, if it's not that fire sign, we've been taken advantage of, and we're feeling frustrated, but we are moving on with that Eight of Cups there, the Eight of Chalices. You know, it's called the fair. Every emotion is unique. It must be experienced in a different manner. So maybe we're having underlying feelings for somebody at this time, and we're needing to understand how to deal with them, how to move forward with them, whether to leave something behind or to continue with it. But we're facing some internal feelings in terms of love this mid-month here through the end of the month here. And as I said that, it's like, I don't know, this beautiful, the sun's been in and out of the clouds all day, and it's just this beautiful warm light here on the table. So I do feel like maybe we're having a realization about our true feelings for somebody in this situation. Again, that's not going to resonate with every single Gemini out there. These are general just readings for everybody, so whatever comes through, comes through. I'm not controlling it. So people that get mad that it doesn't resonate with them, I don't know you, I don't know your story, but if you want to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in my description box. Again, this is very much like, I feel some of us here are needing to overcome something in order to move forward with our feelings, with our emotions. We're needing to understand how we really feel about somebody, what we're really looking for. Interesting. Strength at the center of your reading here, though, is something that I like. It's realizing our own inner strengths in dealing with the situation here. Realizing that whatever we were afraid to deal with before is not as scary, not as awful as we've made it up to be possibly in our heads here, okay? That's how I feel about strength in this deck. It really is about the weakness of the enemy who appeared to be invincible is revealed when one ceases to surrender or flee. It's having courage to face up our feelings here. The Knight of Swords also is very courageous. He moves forward on something. He's able to really communicate what he's feeling in a very clear way. He's very quick as well. The Knight of Swords is the frightened one. A sword cannot transform a baker into a warrior. So if we want to get to this point of celebration, of connection, of being together here, of, you know, moving forward in terms of a love situation, or again, maybe we're afraid to tell a friend or somebody in our lives here that we have feelings for them. If we have hidden feelings, we've been hiding them for a while, it is time to move forward on it here. It's saying that whatever you fear is not as scary as you think it is. We have to face our fears because, you know, it's not just, you know, having that energy, having that attitude, but knowing that whatever this is, there's nothing to fear here. The only thing to fear is fear itself when this energy comes up, when all these cards here come up. Because the Three of Cups is beautiful, beautiful energy here. God, I hope Scylla doesn't stop barking. I feel like she's about to start barking. I might have to close the door in a second. Anyways, I'm just warning you guys, if a dog starts barking, it's loud. I apologize. Three of Chalices is the plateau, that the means to uplift oneself lies in the emotions, both positive ones and the negative ones. We have to explore our feelings on this. We have to understand that whatever we are feeling here, we need to be able to transmute this in order to move forward. We have to be able to truly embrace these feelings and understand that every one of our emotions here is going to be experienced in a different and unique manner as well. Again, with that Eight of Cups, this is all about understanding where our feelings lie, and trying to really understand where, you know, where they're taking us here. Again, we might find out that we have feelings for somebody that we didn't expect. I'm really curious to see what your romance angels come up with here. Your romance angel cards from my Doreen Virtue deck here say. So I'm going to get right into that, because your reading here for the second half of February is to understand that we have to leave fear behind in order to really embrace these feelings, in order to really move forward here, in order to come together in a celebratory manner. We have to be able to transmute our emotions. We have to be able to experience them and truly be open to feeling them, and, you know, again, telling somebody how we feel, transmuting them in whatever way it's possible in order to move forward here. All right, Geminis for Valentine's Day. What do my single Geminis need to know for Valentine's Day? Messages for my single Geminis for Valentine's Day. What is this that wants to come out here? Attraction. Taurus actually got this as well. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And your message from now until the end of the month, mid-February to the end of February, for love and romance for my single Geminis. Messages from the romance angels. What do they need to know will help them? What's happening? What do they need to know here? Single Geminis from middle to the end of February. What is this? Past life relationship. This is really weird. This one also came out too. I believe it came out for Taurus. I might be wrong though. But I know I just got this one. And another one of the love readings. So that's really interesting here. Okay, so let's look at attraction. Attraction. All right. If I can find it. All right. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. This is one's for Valentine's Day. Like a good friend, the romance angels send you this card to tell you the truth. The best way to have more romance in your life is through attraction rather than strenuous effort. You are the most attractive when you're fully enjoying yourself in the present. Your joyful laughter, self-expression, and body language are beautiful. In contrast, any stress you experience as you strain to find romance pushes against the stream of life. Strain comes from the place of fear with an underlying worry. Maybe I won't receive this. That fear then attracts the very thing you worry about. Stress creates wrinkles, bodily tension, a constricted voice, and other unattractive characteristics. So, visualize a wonderful romantic relationship with a great partner. Take excellent care of yourself and follow your inner guidance. Via the law of attraction, you'll draw romantic love to you through your own attractive nature. So, wow. You can have that love. Don't be afraid to go out there, put out your attractive energy. Maybe we're also feeling a past life relationship come back in here, and that's why we're having this weird undercurrent of emotions about this person that we can't really, that we're trying to understand, that we're trying to, you know, come to grips with here. It kind of feels like that for you guys. Past life relationship. You might be trying to figure out what this person has to offer, and it might be that you guys have a past life relationship, and that's why we're feeling so weird about it and kind of fearful about stepping into it. It's very intense. You have known each other before. The romance angel sent you this card to explain the relationship you've inquired about. You have some unfinished business in conjunction with a soulmate from a past lifetime. This may involve forgiving someone, a joint project, or learning personal lessons such as patience. Soulmates recognize each other instantly, and this feeling is often registered as a sense of romantic or sexual chemistry. The magnetism that draws two people together can surpass logic because the purpose of the relationship is healing and learning. Whether or not your soulmate becomes your life partner, you'll experience personal and spiritual lessons and growth as a result. Past life regressions can also help you uncover the answers you seek. Wow. Okay, so some of you guys are experiencing the energy of a past life relationship coming into your life here, which is really, really big energy, really, really intense here. There's a lot of, and if we want to bring that in, we're going to have to, again, listen to the messages of that attraction card. So, single Geminis, lovely message there. Be sure to check out your February 2019 monthly tarot readings as well for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And also, do check out your pick a card love reading for what's coming in for you in the month of February, okay? A lot of big and important messages there as well. All right, we're going to move on to the Gemini couples now. Let me put these cards away here, and then we'll go on to the Gemini couples. All right, guys? So, let's see. All righty. So, couple Geminis. Geminis that are in relationships, my couple Geminis. Let's see what's going to be happening for love around Valentine's Day from middle of February to the end of February. Valentine's Day in the middle of February to the end of February 2019 for my couple Gemini for love and romance. Will be happening for their love and romantic lives for my couple Geminis. From Valentine's Day to the end of February. We get King of Swords. This is my Aquarian Tarot, by the way. Let's see. What else is coming in for my couple Geminis? What will be happening in their love lives? We're getting the moon there at the middle. Wow, okay. So we get King of Swords, the moon. What else do we get here for love and romance for my Geminis? Couple of Geminis. Whoa, what just popped right out there? Wow, Four of Wands. Amazing, guys. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers here. So far, I like this reading. Clarify the King of Swords to the moon here for my couple of Geminis. Clarify the King of Swords to the moon. Let's bring up these energies for my couple of Geminis, those that are in relationships. Clarify the messages here of the King of Swords to the moon for my couple of Geminis. Some of us here could be thinking about getting married. All Alright, Geminis. Unfortunately, because I don't know why this keeps happening, but I lost the second half of your video here. Super annoying, so we're gonna go over this. Thankfully, I still had the cards out when I realized it was just didn't save any of the stuff that keeps happening. King of Swords, Knight of Rods here. Alright, so the Moon in the middle, Hermit reverse, Four of Rods. There's a genuine sense here. There's like a sense here, an overall sense of needing to mature within a relationship, needing to move past any past blockages. Instead of, there's a need to look at something from a real stance here. With the Moon in the center here, are you? Oh, so frustrating, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. It keeps deleting my video or not recording the sound. This has been, I don't know what's going on with your video right now. I don't know. Gemini couples, finally. Third time's the charm. Hopefully we can get through this. Finally. Alright, King of Swords and Knight of Rods. Okay. The Moon, the Hermit reverse, the Four of Rods. The center of your reading is the Moon. There's like a general sense here of not being in touch with reality, with ignoring, really not being a part of the real world right now, or the real sense of your relationship. We're not seeing it in a grounded perspective. We're seeing it from a different perspective here. We are letting our fears come in and cloud our thoughts here. Again, we're unwilling to look at something from a realistic perspective. For some of you guys, I do believe that it is because we are having a hard time maturing to the point of this moving towards. We're afraid of it for some reason. There's a fear, possibly from a past situation, but there's a fear to really mature with this relationship when you see the Hermit reverse. There's a need to go within that we are ignoring. There are messages that are coming through, or a sense to, again, in that Virgo sense, really mature. Really look at the situation for what it is, make the necessary changes so that we can move towards this Four of Wands. There is a connection. There is wonderful connection there at the end of the month. So it does feel like whatever sort of issues we're having here, we can work them out. We can work them out. We can visualize that goal there by the end of the month. Where we want to be within a relationship in terms of maybe even a twin flame relationship, a wedding, some type of celebration there, or really coming together. Sometimes I see the Four of Rods as also a moving in together card. So some of us here might be afraid to take that next step and are unwilling to really do that. So we're letting our fears take over. We're not being mature about it. We might be, slashing out at this person, try to, sabotage or self-sabotage the situation, which you might need to watch out for, okay? Again, remember to resist any sort of allure of any temptation or issues or things that are going to distract us from the reality of the situation. Because there's reality here, there's reality there, but we're not focusing on that. We're unwilling to really see it there with the Hermit reverse. The Knight of Rods is also, again, very childish energy, passion-driven. He's very in and out and all over the place. He doesn't really have a set agenda, and he's not known to be very serious. He's I'm here for a good time, not a long time type of energy. And they're all facing this way, which is towards the past. So maybe we're seeing the situation from the past very clearly and seeing how it is affecting us in the reality. In the now and towards the future. But for most of the time, it does feel like we are ignoring that situation. It does feel like we are unwilling to really look at a situation for what it is. So instead, we're focusing on a different person, a different situation. Some of us here need to watch out, again, for any type of, wandering eyes, wandering passions here when this comes up. Might want to distract ourselves by going out and doing all this other stuff, or pursuing maybe somebody else, or even having our mind set on somebody else. Again, it feels for a lot of you like a past relationship or somebody else that is becoming a distraction. Unrecruited love or an unrecruited attraction here, where we need to be based in reality about the future of our relationship here. Whatever we're focusing on is not real, and whatever we need to focus on is very real, is very promising, is the twin flame, love, connection, happiness, harmony, coming together energy here. Even again, if you're moving in with somebody, it's what you want in truth. It is what you need, it is what you want, it is what you are hoping for. But for some reason, we're afraid to go into this for whatever reason it is, and we're unwilling to see it see how this can really play out to this point. So again, ground yourself in these realities. Let that Virgo supermoon come in and show you what you need for the long term. How can we reevaluate our long-term goals? What's going to make us feel safe materially and emotionally and in our relationships for a long time to come? We need a grounding energy here because we're getting stuck up here. And With the Hermit reverse here, it really shows you need to look within and to not ignore what's coming in at this time, to not ignore that pull, to really evaluate the situation, to really mature with it and put in the work, put in the effort there. Because again, the Hermit isn't afraid to do that kind of work. He's not afraid to do that. That's Virgo energy of, I will put in the work, I'm going to make this happen. You know, there's good energy there. There's good energy for looking, I mean, it's kind of a lonelier energy by the Hermit, but it's also saying that, you know, you're going to be able to put in the effort. You're going to be able to, you know, set those goals for yourself and complete them in the future. But when it's reversed, again, it's a refusal to face the truth about ourselves or a situation in our life here. So some of us here might have a hard time facing the truth about a relationship, whether it be the one that we're in or a past one, because we're unwilling to even mature with the relationship that we're in because we're so focused on a different ideal or a different relationship or a different situation here. Okay, and it could again be because of a past situation, a past connection, or some type of distracting relationship or thought here about a past relationship or somebody else that is, you know, having us kind of refuse to move forward here, refuse to really face a truth here, really see something for what it is, and we need to do that at this time, okay? So let's see, Geminis, let's see about love and romance for you from the Romance Angel Oracle by Doreen Virtue. So one for Valentine's Day and one for, ooh, okay. Stay optimistic about your love life. And then we see wedding. All right, so this just flew out, so I'll let them do it, which is great because I didn't want to have to pull these because I was like, this is the third time around, so I'm glad that universe is, you know, that your higher selves and spirit is on my side here, and it's just going to give me your answers. All right, stay optimistic about your love life for Valentine's Day here. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, okay? So stay optimistic. Let's see where that is. All right, the Romance Angels send you this card to remind you that you have a strong influence upon your love life satisfaction. If you've been complaining or worrying lately, the angels guide you to shift to a more optimistic perspective. Even if you've had your romantic hopes dashed repeatedly, there's still reason to hold faith that real love can be yours, if you believe it. Today, take action steps to positively manifest the love life you deserve. Whether you're single or in a partnership, begin by visualizing yourself as romantically happy and satisfied. See and imagine yourself. Hold on 1 second. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Hold on. Now this is gonna peter out on me again. Let's try to get through this last one before this thing dies again. I don't know what's happening with you guys today. You guys are really not willing to stay in the long run sometimes. So again, stay optimistic about your love life. Some of you guys are just looking for a way out or trying to escape in any means possible. Maybe that's why my reading isn't working out for you guys today. Just for my Gemini couples, like, what is going on with you guys? Wow, some of you guys are just want to run away or like want to live in a fantasy world rather than deal with reality. Anyways, wedding. The situation involves marriage. You drew this card because of an upcoming wedding, your own or someone else's. It comes to you because marriage plays a role in the answer to your question. For some people, this card could be a validation that you will get married and ask you to keep the faith and continue enjoying your life without worry about your future marital status. For others, this card signals that you'll meet a significant other at an upcoming wedding or experience something there that will lead to a new. It can also represent your parents' marriage and the way it affected your feelings and beliefs about relationships. In a few cases, this card asks you to look at your present and past marriages and review your feelings with the intention of healing your heart and your relationship. Okay? So, perhaps it's time to enlist a marital counselor to help you both sort out how you feel. And sometimes this card can signal the end of a marriage, in which case the angels support everyone involved as you come to an understanding about the experience and renew your heart's willingness to love. It's such a weird card, too. It's kind of cute, but she looks like she's like staring at him, and he just looks miserable. So, I don't know. They both don't look that happy, which I always thought was kind of funny about this card. But, stay optimistic. There might be, again, a wedding that is happening towards the end of this month or something, or upcoming wedding here, or maybe even anniversary, or maybe you have a wedding up in your future. Maybe you guys are going to be getting married soon, and that's what you're nervous about. Maybe we're afraid of what's coming, about this new, this next step in the relationship. Some of you guys might already be engaged, but some of you might be realizing that the next step here is a wedding. So that's pretty incredible there, Gemini. Alrighty, so again, check out your monthly tarot reading for February. There's a love reading in there as well for the whole month. Do check out your weeklies as your pick a card for what's coming in for you for February in terms of love. And your 2019 to 2020 readings are also up for the whole year. So check that out as well, guys. And again, if you want to book a private reading, all that information is below. If you're a subscriber, it's $6 off all love readings in February. Thank you guys so much for all of your continued support. It means so much to me. Please let me know how it resonates in the comments below. And I'm wishing you guys all nothing but the best as you finish out February. Alrighty, guys. Have a lovely month.